If you need some coins to add some ballers to your team, make sure you go ahead and check out mudreserve.com. Fast service, great rates, no need to rely on pack luck. Get yourself some coins, buy the players you want, use code SPREE at checkout for 15% off.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having another fantastic day today. You can call me Spree and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be our final chance to pick up a bunch of training either very cheaply, or if you're willing to grind, you can actually go ahead and do it for free. So we're going to break that down in today's video. Everyone loves free stuff. Let's take advantage of it while we still can. Before we get into it, if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content, definitely consider popping down, hitting that subscribe button down below. I do really appreciate the support. It really does help me out. If you like the video, hit that like button as well, but let's get into it. Let's go check out how we can make a bunch of free training. Starting off here in the store, I'm sure most people are going to be familiar with this team performance token. Each time the team gets a win, their particular collectible will increase in value by 1,000 training. Each time they lose, it'll decrease in value by 1,000 training. Now we can take advantage of this because we already have a bunch of teams that are 2-0, which means we can go ahead and pick up a bunch of training nice and cheaply. I've just gone ahead and picked up another token, so that's 400 footballs. If you've been grinding solos, you've done house rules, maybe you've gone ahead and done the perfect drive packs. In yesterday's video, I talked about the most profitable way of doing so. I made a bunch of profit doing that, so definitely go check that out if you haven't already. But we're going to have these tokens, and because we already know the 2-0 teams, we can just go ahead and pick one of the teams who have started off the season really well. So I guess let's go with the Raiders. The Raiders have done well so far. So obviously we're turning footballs into training. Maybe if you haven't been grinding, if you're allergic to solos, you can go into the store and start picking up these ultimate kickoff cards. Now, these cards are going up in value as we speak. They're sitting around that 52 to 54,000 coin range for the 85s. They're about 25, 26k for the 83s, and then about 13, 14k for the 81s. Now, just in case you didn't know, these 85s quick sell for 180 footballs, the 83s quick sell for I think 90, and then the 81s quick sell for 45. So you want to take advantage, trying to get the best value footballs you can. At the moment, you can definitely go ahead and snipe these cards. You can see right there, there is one for 50, whereas the rest are around for 54 to 55. So you can try to snipe them. You want to pick up around 400 footballs worth for around 110,000 coins. I think that would be pretty good value. 110 to 115 is probably pretty comfortable to get. Anything less, you're probably going to be spending time sniping. If you are patient with it, I have no doubt that you could probably get it closer to around 100k. I've missed out on a couple snipes for about 40, 45k for some of these cards, so there are definitely opportunities to pick up these cards nice and cheaply still. So let's say based on picking up these cards nice and cheaply, you can pick up one of those team performance tokens that you can turn into training for around 110,000 coins. Going ahead and using that total, let's say we spent 220,000 coins to turn those two collectibles into a bunch of training. Now keep in mind, if you've been grinding and you already had footballs, if you had already picked up a team collectible token when they were nice and cheap, then you would be even making more profit. But I want to show you what it's like with the market as it is and show you that you can still make some coins. Now we've just picked up a bunch of training, and if you've checked out any of my previous videos, one of the things I like to talk about is how you can grind a little bit to take advantage of these currencies to end up getting things for free. Now we're going to be focusing on how to get free training, and I think one way of doing so is actually trying out these heavyweight players. Now as you can see on screen, they're going for around 170 to 180k. What I do like is there is an element of getting a little bit extra value with Lane Johnson going for around 200k, Richie Incognito also going for 200k. So I really like this as an opportunity to turn your training into coins and then making back the coins that you spent to pick up the football. So it costs us 220k to pick up 6,000 training. We're going to use 3,800 of that to pick up a heavyweight if we get Incognito. If we pick up Lane Johnson, that is a huge W. Look at that animation. What do we get? We get a Brandon Linder. If we go ahead and check out what he's going for right this second, he's going for about 200k. All right, I'll take out 200k, definitely. All right, I've gone ahead and put him up for 190k. After tax, that's about 170k. If you pulled one of the other cards though, you're probably going to be sitting more in that 160k range after tax. Now 60k for 2200 training is definitely good value, but we can do even more to make sure we're picking up training for free. The easiest way I think you can go ahead and do that is actually turning your training into these playbooks. These are really easy to sell. As you can see, the Chiefs one going for around 9k. It's only 150 training to pick up these in the store. You can actually go ahead and have a look at some of the other playbooks as well. So I think something like the 4.6 is pretty interesting as well. If we have a look at the 4.6, going for around 14k. Sometimes this gets to around 16k range, and that's really good value as well. Now we're over in the training store. This is where you pick up those playbooks. So 150 training a pop for these ones. For the alternatives, 250 a pop. Check the store, check what good prices are at the moment, pick up the ones that you're going to be able to sell, make the most coins, and make your coins back. You're probably going to spend another 1,000 training, another 1,200 training, and you're going to be able to recoup all of the coins that you spent picking up the footballs, which is going to leave you with around 1,000 training that you pretty much picked up for free. So it's going to be an easy way to make a bunch of training. If you already did grind out some footballs, if you already had the collectible, you're going to make even more profit. It's a good way, it's a guaranteed way. You're not going to lose by doing that particular method. But if you do want to risk it for the biscuit, let's say you put your 110,000 coins, turned it into a collectible, you quick sold it, and you had 3,000 training. You could go ahead and do some of these re-rolls. Now we have 3,000 training remaining. I'm going to go ahead and do 3,000 training worth of these re-rolls. Now, if you pull just 81s, we pulled an 83 right there. If you just pull 81s, you're going to lose. If you can pull 2 83s out of the 7 cards you can rip with that 3,000 training, you're going to make profit. If you pull an 85, you're going to make even more profit, right? So we're going to go through, let's see how we go. We're going to open up all 7. Let's see, can we make a little bit of profit? We're hoping for at least 2 83s. If we pull an 85, super clutch. Super clutch. It's another 81 right there. Jumping on to the next one. I hate that animation. Can we get something? Another 81. Come on, give me something. Let me be lucky. An 85. Let's go. Big boy profit right there. What are we getting with this one? Another 81 probably. Yep. That's about what I'd expect. And technically this would be the last one if we only had 3,000 training to play with. So what are we going to pull with this one? Another 83. So we turned 400 footballs into 3,000 training. Then we turned 2,800 training into, if we go ahead and quick sell all of these, 540 footballs. Now we have more than enough to go ahead and pick up another collectible. What I'd suggest is probably quick selling a couple of these cards. What's that? 360. That's 400 footballs right there. I'm going to quick sell those straight away. We only spent 2,800 training, so we had 200 training left over. We're going to be able to sell these 3 cards and make another 30 to 35k back. Plus, we have enough to re-roll and do everything again. So this is going to be a way to risk it for the biscuit. You're going to make some coins. You're going to make some training. If you want to risk it and you want to try get a bunch of profit, this could be fun. This could be a good way to do it. One thing to keep in mind, there is roughly 16 hours remaining at the time of recording, so you have to take advantage of it while it's still available. Plus, there are only 11 teams that you can do this method with, because there are only 11 teams that are currently 2-0, so it's not unlimited. So take advantage of it, whether you want to go with free training, whether you want to risk it for the biscuit and try to earn coins and training. If you find any other variations to the method, let me know down in the comment section below. You do need a little bit of coins, but if you've already picked up a collectible, it's going to make it nice and easy. It's going to be an easy way to get a bunch of free training. I'm going to be grinding it out. I'm probably going to pick up all 11 collectibles, to be honest. Try to have a bunch of free training so we can keep upgrading the team. The no money spent team definitely needs a lot of love, so let's put that training towards them. Let's boost them up. Let's try grind out and pick up small wins and weekend league. Before we finish up today, let me know down in the comment section below if you try this out. Let me know how profitable it is for you. Let me know how much training you are able to pick up. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, that is going to be it for today, folks. Thank you very much for coming through. Take it easy, everyone. You can call me Spree, and we out.